Hey guys, so today we are going to set up system word problems. So the first one that we're going to look at is a large pizza at Palazzo's Pizzeria costs $6.80 plus 90 cents for each topping. The cost of a large cheese pizza at Guido's Pizza is $7.30 plus 65 cents for each topping. How many toppings need to be added to a large cheese pizza from Palazzo's Pizzeria and Guido's Pizza in order for the pizzas to cost the same? So the first thing that I would do is I would start highlighting some of your clue words. So I'm going to make everything that deals with Palazzo's the same color. So I'm going to say $6.80 and then 90 cents for each topping. I'm going to also make everything for Guido's Pizza the same color as well. So I'm going to highlight those in purple. So another thing that kind of helps clue me in as to what I'm doing is this cost the same. I know if something costs the same, that it is equal. So I want to think about this scenario as if I was going to this place myself. Y is going to be my bill cost or my total cost, however you want to say it. And X is going to be my toppings, because that number of toppings is going to change the cost of my total bill. So I'm going to write a blue equation for Palazzo's. So I know my total bill is going to equal $6.80 plus 90 cents for each topping I get. And I don't know how many toppings that will be, so I'm going to put an X. I'm also going to write my purple equation. So my total bill is going to equal $7.30 plus 65 cents for however many toppings I have. Now, we're not actually going to solve these. We're just setting them up today. But if I was asked to solve this, this is going to be either graphing, or you could use substitution. It's up to you. If it was my choice, though, and I had a calculator, I definitely would use graphing. Number 2 says Miss Kitts works at a music store. Yesterday, she sold 6 more than 3 times the number of CDs that she sold today. So I'm going to highlight this all in one color. So yesterday, she sold 6 more than 3 times the number she sold today. And then the next sentence says that she sold a total of 110 over the past 2 days. And it wants to know the number of CDs she sold each day. So my scenario or my variables that I'm trying to figure out is the number of CDs she sold yesterday and the number of CDs she sold today. So I'm going to say that we can even just use like Y and T. So Y is yesterday's CDs. And we'll even say T is today's CDs that she sold. So my red equation, yesterday she sold 6 more. I know that more means to add. Than means to reverse the order. So I'm just going to put RO. 3 times, well, times means multiply by 3 the number of CDs she sold today. So Y equals, I had to reverse the order, so I need to say 3 times the number of CDs she sold today, so 3T. More is add, and I'm adding 6. Now my pink equation, it says over the last 2 days, she sold 110 CDs. So I know yesterday's CDs plus today's CDs equals 110. Now, if I had to solve this, this is set up for substitution. The next one says, at a restaurant, the cost for a breakfast taco and a small glass of milk is $2.10. The cost for 2 tacos and 3 small glasses of milk is $5.15. And it wants us to determine the cost of a taco and the cost of a small glass of milk. So I want you to think about this scenario as if you and a friend go to a restaurant to eat. You're not going to pay together, so you're going to have 2 separate bills. everything that you ordered is going to go on one bill, and everything that your friend ordered is going to go on another bill. So I'm going to make sure that everything in this first sentence stays together, and then everything in that second sentence for that second bill stays together. Now this time they actually gave us the variables that they wanted to use. So they said T is our taco cost, and M is our milk cost. All right, so our pink equation, 1 breakfast taco plus 1 small glass of milk equals $2.10. Our second bill, we got 2 tacos, so I would say 2 times however much a taco cost plus 3 times however much milk cost is going to total $5.15. Now this one is set up for elimination. The next scenario is set up pretty similar to the one before. You kind of have to make sure that you keep your categories the same. Of everything that deals with one thing, it goes in one equation, and then everything that deals with another thing deals in another equation, okay? So a grocery store has small bags of apples for $5 and large bags for $8. If you buy 6 bags and spend $45 each, or $45, how many of each did you buy is what this is going on off of. So my tip for you is everything that deals with money needs to stay with money, and everything that deals with items, so in this case, number of bags that you buy, stays in the other equation. So we're going to say we're trying to figure out how many of each bag we bought. So X can be our small bag of apple. Y can be our large bags. So if I highlight everything that deals with money, we had $5 for small, 8 for large, and we had a total of 45. So we have X, not X, 5X, because a bag of apples is $5, plus we have 8Y, because that's how much a large bag was, and it totaled $45. Now my second equation just deals with however many bags of apples we buy, and that one said that we got 6 bags of apples. So I know however many small bags of apples plus however many large bags of apples should total to 6. So once again, this is set up for elimination. All right, the very last one, it says Maria has a bag containing 35 nickels and quarters. The total value of these coins is $2.50. What is the number of quarters? So in this case, I'm going to say that N is the number of nickels, and we are going to say Q is the number of quarters. So like I said before, you want to keep your categories separate. So I'm looking at this and I see I have like a bag full of coins. So I need just a coin equation that tells me how many coins are in my bag. And then I need a money equation that tells me how much money is in my bag. So I know I have 35 nickels and quarters. So if I was trying to total up the number of coins I had and write it as an equation, I would say however many nickels I have plus however many quarters I have equals 35. Now, if I'm trying to find the value money-wise of my bag, I know a nickel is worth 5 cents. So however many nickels I have, I would multiply that by 0.05. I would add 0.25Q to figure out how much money totals for my quarters, and it equals $2.50. Everything that deals with money stays with money. Everything that deals with an item deals with an item equation. And this is elimination as well. This type of problem will definitely be on your EOC and on your test and your quizzes. So I definitely make sure that you ask any questions if you are struggling with how that one was set up. All right. There's some that I want you to try. If you have any